Hey everyone, we're live right now. I am still setting up my stream, making sure my chat window is chatting and all that good stuff. Let's see, let me test something here. We got to jump into the hit pretty quickly, guys, because I don't have very much time. You see, 11 minutes till it rolls over. I'm going back to my stream window. I'm a little bit rusty on all this stuff. Okay, let's see. I need to pop out that chat. Hey, Limited Screen, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Just give me a sec as I'm trying to get all this junk synced up. Why isn't this popping out for me? This is weird. I need to get an error occurred. Oh, doing great, man. Doing great. Is that coming up in the actual stream? Oh, cool. Chat is already linked. Yeah, my lighting's going to be a little bit weird today, guys. Not that you probably care too much. So the little stupid green screen behind me, it might fade out. In fact, I expect that it will. Most of the lighting's actually natural light today, and it's just overpowering the artificial light that I have. And as the sun levels rise and fall, it changes the chroma key. Anyway, guys, where are we? Let me put the computer junk down. And all right, got the tablet in hand over here. Like I said, we got to get rolling. I at least need to burn this one attack real quick. Right now, like I said, the statue lineup that we've got is 352. That's 3 GBE. Well, not quite perfect. This one's off by 2%, and it doesn't matter. 3 GBE, 5 troop damage, and 2 troop health. 2 of these troop damage were only 11%. I didn't get them done in time, but I like this combination. I think it's really strong. Oh yeah, diamond all the way, man. Like you see, I got the other 2 diamond trophies right here. So yeah, it's diamond or go home, right? So we're doing pretty good. I need to get these attacks off, like I said. High score listing right now in Canada. The chicken's still #1, but I don't think that'll last long. The turtle and Crazy Turtle, both the same guy, they're hot on his trail. I think he's using one account to like stage himself for the second account. And I'm still sitting at 17, not bad, and we got almost a full thing of attacks to go. So yeah, it's like that. Let's see. I need to move one thing on the computer. Where the heck does it tell me how many people are on here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I haven't set up the live stream of this computer in like a month, so things are a little different. You might hear some birds chirping in the background. It's a beautiful day here in Montreal. It's getting a bit warm too, so you got to have the windows open. Right. So 9 minutes. I don't know if we're going to solo this. I think it's possible, but we'll give it a shot. So the thing here is, and I'll admit, I was watching the chicken's video on this because he had this posted. We're going to do RZCM. I was going to do that already, of course. It's obvious because there's not a lot of splash, right? We've got this rocket to worry about, this rocket to worry about. But more importantly, guys, we got this laser beam to worry about. And if you look at the perimeter of that laser beam, it comes right to the edge, and our troops might be getting in the way of it. So we need to be very careful about how we approach that. Yeah. And basically, the idea would be clear everything out. All this junk. We've got to get this laser beam down. As soon as we can get this cluster of stuff down, in theory, then we can fly back here and start working on the shield gens. We could drop some critters to start working on the first couple of them, I guess, on the drop. That would be a good idea. We are fully boosted. We've got under an hour on the boost. I need to do an operation hit as well. So many things, guys. Yeah. I was planning to do GBE boosts only, but this 10 boost was actually for the operation hit that I needed to do. I've actually boosted all 10 statues twice so far, and maybe we'll just keep doing that. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with this. TGM 422 seems to be my go-to combo for most of the stages right now. It's a very, very strong one for me. Basically, all we got to do is set off these cryos, keep this junk under shock. I'm not sure if we need to BART anything down. Honestly, that laser might be better served to just be BARTed out. So I think hopefully we can try to BART that laser. Anyway, let's just get into it, guys. I don't want to burn any attacks, so let's go. I've already lost 1.3 attacks so far, and we don't like that when that happens. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's set up the cryos. Get these first 2 going. Johnson, Sparky, everybody else. Here we go. Is limit screen one of my mods? No, I don't think I have any mods. I'm not that cool. I just don't do this enough to really worry about moderation and all that junk. Okay, let's set up the other cryo now. Start putting a little bit of barrage over here. Let's go 4 barrage. Alright, take a look at our troops, make sure everything's okay. The real thing to keep an eye on are these rocket launchers, guys. They hurt, they hurt. And put some heals out in front. A couple of artillery. Warrior for distraction on the other rocket launcher. Let's get some critter swarm out there. Another shock. And we'll at least get this laser down. And we need to get that, probably need to get that darn rocket down too. Let's put another barrage on the rocket over there. Okay, we can pop the critters right by the shock launcher. Yeah, hey, welcome to my channel, guys. I appreciate everyone that's here. Uh-oh, cryo bomb's going off. Let's try to get the troops out of the way of the cryo before it goes off. Yeah, we got some of them out of the way. Okay, this is RZCM slow style. My chat is going off my screen. Let's see, here we go. Okay, just want to make sure I can see you guys. Alright. So, moving along, losses are a little bit higher than I was hoping for at this point, but I think we're doing okay. Oh, I should have put critters back here, right? Okay, we'll put a box of critters up there, just start working on the shields, save us a little bit of time. Shocks are still relatively cheap. Critters are cheaper, though, so let's get some critters popping out before that shock blaster takes care of everything. Okay, really, I think a flare over to this area would be a good idea. Let's put a shock down. Put a super warrior right in the middle to get the attention of all these guys. And probably smoke the healers. That one cryo did not see the flare, so, you know, just going to sit over there and die. These things happen. We really need to keep these things shocked or otherwise crittered. My goal here, I'll be super happy if we can just get the shields down. Basically it. Cool, man. Dan, I'll catch you here. Hi, how's it going? Sorry, it's hard for me to keep up with chat while I'm doing the attack, so I'll definitely read all the chats as soon as this attack is done. Okay. Put a super warrior up top. Get him going on these a little bit more too. Okay, minute 15. It is possible we could pull this solo off. Yeah, I know. I saw that too. It was pretty hilarious. Well, it's kind of sad. Well, he got it done either way, but I don't know why you would do that. Well, because he's the chicken, right? Don't kill my Zookas! Okay, I might want to reflare to get the Zookas back in line, so let's do that, in fact. Alright. So we're going to need all the firepower we can, but with only 48 seconds, I just don't know if we have the time. This is where I really miss the Hasty Crab. Okay, shields are down. 57 GBE. There's not a lot of stuff between us and where we need to go. Shock the shock, because shock slow us down. We might need to just flare the HQ directly, or the core directly. I need to get the shock down first. I'd like some of those mines to go down. Let's put a critter swarm out, and let's flare the core. Oh, there's a shock back there, but we don't really have much time, so this is the Hail Mary. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, Hasty Crab was great. I'll tell you though, one thing I've noticed about this crab versus Hasty Crab versus the crab before it, whatever that one was called. Yeah, darn it, defeat. Well, we had to get that attack off. I don't feel like I'm under as much pressure. One of the things I noticed actually is Hasty Crab was so fast, people could move through it and still go about their day. These attacks take a little bit longer, and the interesting thing I noticed at my VP level is I'm actually attacked less. Like, during this Mega Crab, I'm getting attacked less than before. Oh, yeah, thanks, man. And during the Mega Crab before the Hasty Crab, I was getting attacked less also. During Hasty Crab, I was getting attacked all the time because people weren't wasting all their time on the Mega Crab. Just kind of funny. My VP's already gone up about 10 points in the last day and a half. And I'm not doing anything different. I'm attacking more or less the same amount that I always do. Okay, well, we got that one burned off. I think we need to do an op-ed. How much time is left? Got about 1 hour on the statue boost. Actually, masterpieces are going down first. That's right. I did masterpiece, and I said, you know what? I'm going to boost them all. Right. Op-hit. Let's finish this one off first, then I'll jump into the op-hit. Okay, with this, it's really a no-brainer. We'll just take the same troops in there and polish it off. Take a quick look at how much health was left on that core real quick. Um, yeah, 165K. Yeah, if I would have moved a little bit quicker, maybe intercepted a few more shocks, we could have done that sooner. Possibly if I'd tossed critters and a super warrior up top a little bit sooner too, that would have helped also. So as you approach this stage, keep those things in mind. However, these statues absolutely help. The 5 troop damage, it's so fun, and I've been clearing player bases with it. It's bizarre not having a lot of GBE to start off with. You get it all back when you destroy the structures, and wow, the troops tear stuff up. Oh, you've been attacked twice during the crab? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I'm about to run out of my time. I already have. I've already expired, so I can be interrupted by attack at any moment. So that's fantastic. I will drop everybody. If I was smart about it, I would drop things a little bit in staggered progression. You drop the Zookas first because they're the slowest. I like to get Sparky out shortly after that so she can start getting her critters out there. Then you drop Johnsons. Then you drop Cryos because Cryos are the fastest. But you know what? I honestly don't care. We do things like that when we care, when gold is precious. But right now, with Mega Crab just raining down resources, it makes no difference whatsoever. We're doing some hand waving from Miss Doyle. Miss Doyle says, I always wave my hands too much. I'm sure she's right. He's right. But I'm just joking around. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Moving right in. Maybe a couple Super Warriors. Not much to it. And another shock. As soon as the Zookas get there, things will actually start to die. Boom! Just like that, guys. Mega Crab, stage 48, goes down to Pound Town. How's my back looking here? I can't even tell. Oh, green screen's still there. See, got private bullet back there. Still holding up. Okay. 2 Johnsons lost. Not so bad. Yeah, we do. We've recently formed our limited screens asking, does your task force run the same op on regular? And if so, which one do you guys do? Just in case you can't see that chat later, if you're actually watching this video. Yeah, we've recently formed, we're a merger of 2, semi-active task forces. We've shed the fat, and now we're one 25-man task force. We're doing Operation Choke Point. However, we're kind of still in a bit of a training phase. We're trying to get people to transition from T-Med into Zuka. So, yeah, it's like that. I would normally be trying to do Zuka hits on this. The only problem is my statues. So I'm going to do some kind of a big clear type of an attack. I haven't even looked at these bases yet. Let's look at the big... I always like to look at the biggest ones first. Let's take a look at Centaur. I might do some kind of a Grand Med thing or something. Unless there's a way I can just farm a lot of GBE and then move in with Zookas for a kill. That would be a possibility if the base presents, if we see a base that presents itself with that option. Oh, I know I'm mixing stuff up, Mega Crab, op hits, whatever. This is Boom Beach life, you know. I mean, this is how you have to manage your time. So yeah, there are a lot of shields on this one. Honestly, an RZCM could do pretty good on this on the right hand side. RZCM could clear a ton of junk. We'll have some issues around the rockets, but we'll have a ton of GBE. I'm tempted to open that up. How big is the shield? 5 mil? After those go down, we'll be down with a 2.7 million shield. I don't think we'll have the DPS to get there because it'll take us a heck of a lot of time. But I'm really tempted to open up the right side of this. Oh yeah, in fact, check this out. Like you're talking about the intel on Crab. Like we had to be very careful not to overflow, right? Look at all these sabotages. So many sabotages, right? We're not used to doing this, but 48 intel, 32 intel, 40 intel, 48 intel, 27 intel, 29 intel. I don't know. You add that all up, that is a lot because we were very close to capping on intel. So drop it into sabotage, right? Yeah. Let's see. Just got to remember those masterpieces expire first, right? 30 minutes. Let's take a look at what else is there, though. Well, I'll tell you, Centaur looks really good. Sliding block. Take a quick look at this. If I was a really good player, this could potentially be a solo as well. Because there's a heck of a lot of GBE I can clear up front. But I'm just not as familiar with how to move into this stuff and not get killed. That's the tricky part. I'm not nearly as skilled as some of the other guys that do this stuff. This is another option too. Machina, I know this one's not an option because everything's front loaded. There won't be any place to farm GBE. Yeah, no thanks. This is good if you actually have GBE, but I don't. And Gambit, take a quick look. Oh, this one, that's too easy. Not even going to touch it. Okay. Centaur or sliding block? I don't know. I don't know. This looks like a lot of fun. These machine guns could really give RZCM some problems, though. And sliding block. It's the rockets that'll give me problems. I could do an HRZCM with bullet taunt, something like that. Try to take out all those shields, and then move it. You know what? We'll. Thinking slide and block. Slide and block. HZ. There's no need for riflemen, no need for cryos. And maybe HZM. One medic, just for off heals. With Sparky could be a good choice for hacking. Well, really, not really, because nothing's going to destroy the rocket launchers. So forget hacking. Bullet taunt, I guess, or bullet shock knuckles. Bullet shock knuckles could be used here. Could be used. Kind of weird. Or energy drink. I think taunt's the better option. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do HZM with bullet taunt. So I'll load up my HZ62. I guess we'll just drop one of the boats of heavies for a boat of medics. I don't really need a lot of heavies. I just need them to be in front of the Zookas. Okay. And bullet with taunt. Here we go. Yeah, I've been working on shock knuckle upgrades. Do I know how long you've been playing Boom Beach for? Not exactly. Like, I started playing the game right when Dr. T went from a 20-stage event to the current 7-stage event. But that's been 2 or 3 years now already. I don't know. Time flies. But it was right during that transition, whenever that was. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we got it. We're doing a HZM 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? HZM 161. Okay, with bullet and taunt. Make sure taunt's selected. Yes, it is. Of course. Someone's moving right in on what I want to do attack. This would happen, right? Okay, so forget about that attack. You see, he's doing RZCM, but I don't see the point of bringing in cryos. I really don't. What are you slowing down? The power cells? I disagree with that. But anyway, that's fine. Okay. Gotta be quick. Centaur. We're going to do Centaur with RZCM. Might even throw in a boat of heavies on that. Let's see. I'll consider that. Let's put one boat of heavies in here right now. HRZCM. Take one more look at it. Boom cannons are going to tear up the heavies. I can bring out the heavies later, though. What do I want the heavies for? I don't need the heavies on this at all. Okay, forget it, because there's too many cannons and boom cannons. They'll just get lit up. RZCM 3311. That's what we're doing, guys. With Everspark and probably the Critter Swarm. Let me take one more look. Maybe I can make some good hacks in there. I'm actually a big fan of Critter Swarm. Hack is good, but only when you have a plan for it. Otherwise, honestly, I think Critter Swarm is very, very useful. It doesn't get a lot of... Problem is, it doesn't get the love that it deserves because in like real operation hits, why would you use Critter Swarm? Hacks is what it's all about. So that's why I think people have a real big tendency to think the universal remote is it. But no, Critter Swarm is very, very powerful too. Okay. Hey, Milan, how's it going, dude? Yeah, limited screen. I know, right? It always happens like that. Okay. It's just these rockets are going to be the things that stink. And they do have a heck of a lot of health. So what we'll need to do is kind of flare our way around there. Really, we don't need to waste our time with stuff. We just need to gather some GBE. Once we're in the range of the rockets, we need to flare kind of between the mortar and maybe this power cell type area. And then we'll start working out on the rockets from here. I think that's the better idea. That's a much better idea. Okay, anyway, let's get into it. I need to get back on the crab anyway, guys. So let's get this over with, shall we? Okay, so here we go. Jumper. Oh wait, were there any good hacks though? Any good hacks? Yeah, maybe when we're actually working on the rockets. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with the hack. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, attack. Let's go. Okay, time will be important as always. All right, let's see. We'll do our fancy drop just so we can kind of get everybody in there at the same time. I always start with the Zukas, let them go first, then go Sparky, Rifle, Rifle. Uh-oh, we might not all fit. Cryo, and then Medic. Yeah, we fit. Okay. Heck, we'll even hack the first boom cannon. Why not? We'll put it to work for us. Okay, those Zukas, they're kind of going off on their own. We need to give them a little bit of a flare to redirect. Okay, they're still going to go off on their own, but it's okay. We'll put some critters up there, kind of give them some protection. I'll reflare here just in a second. All right, let's get everybody over here. Let's shock the machine guns, because those things hurt. I'll even put a heal down, preventatively. Yeah, there's really not a good reason to upgrade it. I was upgrading it because I focus more on PvP hits and stuff like that, and actually it helps because you might get a couple extra shots off, but in general, no. In general, no, there is no real good reason to upgrade it. Thing is, guys, we need new heroes because we're just running out of stuff to upgrade, honestly. So at this point, that's why I'm upgrading Shock Knuckles. Is it good? No, but I don't think so. It might be in certain situations, but there's not much else to upgrade. That's the problem. Okay, I'm just trying to farm up GBE, keeping an eye on the time. Okay, let's put some critters on the left flank. I just don't want to get picked off too much while we're farming this GBE. Let's flare over here a little bit. I want to get out of the way of the machine gun. We'll drop a couple smokes as we're moving across. Maybe another, because we're still in the range of that darn machine gun. Okay. Let's see, 2 minutes, 14 seconds, 200 GBE. I think we're good on GBE. Okay, let's flare over here, get everyone bunched up. Let's flare up here, and let's start our smoking. Oh, quite a delay in the smoke. We're so far away from the gunboat. Okay, let's go smoke, smoke. One more flare to get them right where we need them. Okay, let's mark that and hack. Well, I don't know which is going to hack. She'll hack something. Okay, here we go. We hacked the first rocket launcher, put some heals down. Oh, there's a mortar. Darn it, did not see that mortar. Shock the mortar. Put some critters out. I wanted to hit for, I was reaching for a super warrior. I've been doing the Mega Crab too much. Cycling shocks. I missed the shock on that darn rocket, guys. Okay, where's Sparky? Why are people going back to those cannons? Come on, guys. You need to attack the rockets. Slowly but surely, we're going to lose all our troops. Let's see. Another shock. Kind of a tricky shock if you didn't notice that. I think, yeah, we also have our healers. That is always a problem, especially when you're dealing with rockets. Alright, and yeah, we didn't quite make that shock again. Let's just hack something. It's going to die, of course. But here we go. Flamethrower, that's a good hack. I like that hack. Either way, guys, it's going to be a good clear, good opener. Should be a lot easier for the next person that comes in. 18 seconds to go. 20 GBE or so. Anything smart to Bart? I don't know. Let's just get that GBE out there. Just work on that rocket launcher. Oh yeah, the weather's great. Hey, Crow's Nest, how's it going? Yeah, I'll catch up with chat here real quick. Limited screen, I feel like they should extend the maxed out level. I mean, I know it's probably too much to work on, but it'll give max players something to do. Yeah, well, I know there's a new expansion, or whatever, there's a new update coming out, probably, well, I'm just guessing, but probably in about like a month or something. And I think that's the one that's going to be addressing max level players. In fact, it might even hit before the next Mega Crab. It's a typical Supercell cycle. They like to do these things before they kind of go on summer vacation. So I really think we're going to see something soon. I also think, this is pure speculation, but I also think we're going to see a new hero. For reasons like I was telling you, we have nothing to spend our tokens on. They want us to spend our tokens on hero upgrades because they make money off of that. So I feel like we're going to get a new hero. I was wearing the hat for a couple of reasons. Nice weather, and it's cooler than the other hat that I wear because it's kind of warm. I don't have the air conditioning running right now. Yeah, so that's why we're doing all that jazz. Okay, back to the Mega Crab though, guys. I just had to get the operation hit in. I'm pretty happy with how that hit went. We accomplished pretty much all of our goals. One rocket was still up though, but whatever. How much time? 19 minutes. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look now. Mega Crab stage 49. Okay. Got my melange Mega Crab, my lovely Mega Crab mix of Skittles and the like gummy. It's like gummy bears, but they're round. They don't have these in the States, probably because it's a choking hazard for kids. But in Canada, yeah, they let the kids choke. Okay, they taste great. Okay, this one is super ugly. The goal on this is obviously going to be take out the shields. What are we looking at? Yeah, 4.2 million shield. Statue bonuses are 193 on the health and 79% on the damage. Damage is still light. Remember, guys, we're running 352 for the statue setup, so 3 GBE, 5 troop damage, and 2 troop health. So I'm not worried about the damage. 2 troop health is more than enough to cover for 79% damage. Okay. It's some kind of an armored attack, obviously, because of all the splash, all the rockets. Do we do Skank? Do we do... No, we don't. We do what I like to do. For this Mega Crab, my kind of go-to combo I've been finding is working quite well is TGM 422. So let's load it up. That's 4 boats of tanks, 2 boats of Grens, 2 medics, with Bullet and the energy drink. Energy drink works quite well in this meta, simply because you have a lot of GBE. So, but you still got to keep in mind with the nerf to the energy drink, it's still never as powerful as it was, so you really have to kind of mitigate incoming damage to Bullet. Sniper towers are probably the absolute worst thing, because they scale with the increasing damage. Boom cannons and cannons do not, and they have long... it doesn't matter, just always watch out for sniper towers. Okay. You like that? You like that limited screen? Canada lets the kids choke. Well, I say that because there's another product they sell here that we don't sell in the States. I'm from the States originally, but lived in Canada now for 6.5 years. It's called a Kinder Egg. It's a little chocolate egg. Oh, they're attacking me. Of course. Well, that's fine. We're talking anyway. It's a little chocolate egg that's hollow in the middle, and it has a little toy inside of it. Total choking hazard. I mean, the kid could, like, eat the egg, and then a tiny little toy goes down their throat. It's illegal to bring that stuff into the U.S. Like, if you actually travel with one of those, you can get in big trouble. Whatever. But it's kind of funny how laws vary between countries. Yeah, I mean, that's good for those boom tubers, but I'm not most boom tubers. I'm Shiskabobber. I invented the combo of Bullets Best. I invented Tank Gren Med. As far as I'm concerned, I was doing this before it was cool to do it. So I'm pretty good at it. What can I tell you? Let's see. I don't like the idea of skanks for one reason and one reason only. There's no medics. And you don't want to bring medics to that because, I mean, medics can't run after the Scorchers. They'll die. But that limits how far you can go. Having medics is a better option because you can kind of choose. You can tune your damage. Maybe you can take a lot of damage, get hurt a lot, and then maybe flare somewhere else where there's less damage, gives the medic some time to heal you, and then go back into that high damage area. Stuff like that. You lose that versatility and those options with Skank. Skank is more just brute force annihilation. But the other thing, too, is being able to control your Grens. Understanding how to generate DPS from Grenadiers is very important. I don't think very many people do it that well, to be honest. Like, the whole idea is overthrow, right? The Grens do a much better job hitting stuff behind the target that's in front of them, so you should always line yourself up that way. Always maximize the splash damage from Grenadiers as well. It's like when their grenade lands, it's not just necessarily hitting one target. It can hit multiple targets. People always forget that. And then the other thing people forget with Grenadiers is to flare in close. When you're going for a burn, flare in close to maximize DPS. All these things take skill and strategy. Skank, not so much, right? It's probably the reasons I prefer TGM. Oh, you're using 422 as well, Crow's Nest? Yeah, I find it's working pretty good. Yeah, see, there you go, Milan. Everyone knows me as Bullets Best. Bullets Best, by the way, guys, what I coined that combo to be. It's TGM 152. TGM 152 is Bullets Best. I'm just getting more technical with numbers and terms, but Bullets Best is TGM 152. Okay. Here we go. The reason we're not doing Bullets Best on this is because there is a heck of a lot of splash, and Grenadiers still, if they get to out in the open, they don't do so well. So we like to armor up a bit more. That's kind of the reason I'm going 422. Okay, now where were we? Do I think Boom Beach will come out with a new troop? I don't know about that. I don't know. They could, but I think they have a hard time fitting it in. Well, it looks like the green screen's fading a bit. Whatever. That's just, like I said, the light levels are changing outside. Yeah, so the goal is get the shields. Boom cannons and junk over here is going to hurt a bit as we move in, so we want to stay right. And again, this smorgasbord of cannon will also hurt. Things hurt. Yeah, that's what happens when you start getting to higher levels. Yeah, this shock blaster needs to go down. All these rockets absolutely need to go down. Those are going to hurt like heck. They will be under cryo partially. We need to light off at least these front two cryos to start, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, okay, let's just get into it, see what happens. How am I feeling about reaching 70? It's going to happen. It's these attacks though. Some of them have been a little bit trickier than I was expecting. 2, maybe even 3 shots on some of these things. So we're going to have to work. We won't hit it till Sunday, that's for sure. Okay, jumping right into it, guys. Here we go. Get those cryos off. Bullet, and everybody else. Boom cannon's already looking at my tanks. Put a super warrior over there. Super warriors are like mini bullets. Okay. Let's get the next cryos going off. Put a shock on the shock blaster. Keeping an eye on everything. Especially those boom cannons. I don't like how those tanks are going over there. I think we need to already go ahead and start a reflare, but we do have a shock launcher to worry about. Go ahead and give a drink just so we can hurry up on that reflare. Shock the rockets because they might totally annihilate us as we're trying to reflare over there. I just cannot let our tanks wander off and get picked off by those boom cannons. We need to take out these rockets first, which also involves getting through these cannons. We will light off this cryo over here. We will shock all these rockets. Bullet is getting a little bit low on health, but we like him low on health, guys, because you know what? He does more damage. But we don't want to let him die, right? It's always the catch. Okay, let's go ahead and take that drink right now. We don't want to tempt fate too much. Put a super warrior down south with some critters for complementary backup. Smoke these tanks that are just being absolutely retarded going off to the left. Give Bullet another drink. Cycling shocks on those boom cannons, cycling smoke on the retarded tanks. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. I think we need to actually reposition to help those tanks stop being retarded. Covering with smoke, stopping some critters, 303 GBE. Oh my gosh, we have GBE. Give Bullet a drink. Let's use the cryo in the back. Shock all that junk. Critters up front. Barrage. I feel like Op Destroy, not barraging. Here we go. Barrage, yes. Shock all that junk again. If that tank dies, it dies. Que sera, sera. Cycling shocks on those boom cannon one more time. I'm going to reposition to work on the shield. I just want to get all this junk out on top first, right? Critters for those cannons, just in case they start picking off stuff sideways. Repositioning, 1 minute, 27 seconds. Will I clear more than the turtle? Yeah. Not turtle, the chicken. I saw his video. He skanked it. Let's see. Now, I'm just telling you, skanks is for, like, people that don't like to think. I like to think. Okay. I'm not saying the chicken doesn't think. It's just for me. That sounds bad. You know, I take all that back. Chicken's a great guy. What I mean is though, I just prefer this combo. Let's take energy drink. I have no beef with the chicken. I know the turtle and the chicken have beef, but I got no beef. Beef with the chicken? Is that? Never mind. I don't want to ponder that. I need to pay attention. Give Bullet another drink. Oh, somebody got all the shield gems down. All right, flaring over. Light the cryo off. I'll check the chat in a second, guys. I'm sorry. I just really want to stay focused right here. Okay, 26 seconds remaining. We just need to clear out as much as we can. Medics, I don't even really care if you die at this point. You're not getting any of my GBE. Yeah, we'll light off that cryo with a Super Warrior. We've got a barrage in hand. I'm going to go ahead and barrage that, what is that, a shock launcher over there. And dropping artillery on stuff. We're just trying to dump all of our GBE. That won't even make it there in time. Oh, it did, okay. Yeah, look at that. Kaboom, just like that. One heck of an opener on Mega Crab Stage 49. Okay, what are you guys saying? How would I feel about reaching 70 yet? Have you noticed rocket launchers seeming to target under smoke beyond normal? No, I haven't noticed that, Crow's Nest, but I'll keep an eye open for that. Oh, welcome back, Limited Screen. Hope your attack went well. Yeah, forget it. See, so all the YouTubers using Skank, well, did they get that far? I know the chicken didn't. So, on that particular attack. So, I don't know. TGM 422, guys. Okay. Alrighty. Of course, it helps that I saw his attack. And honestly, though, it doesn't matter. It didn't learn anything from his attack. I was just watching it. I mean, it's smart, right? You should watch the stuff when it's out there. Thanks. Thanks, Milan. Okay, so pretty much the same thing. Core health is at 388k. Not a big problem. Shock launcher. You know, we might even come up from the bottom just to get some GBE. Nah, we don't need no stinking GBE. Check on the statue times real quick. 7 minutes on those. You know what? Let's just... Well, no, I don't want to start blowing power powder like a madman. Well, we're going to need to do it anyway. Let's just at least get the masterpieces boosted again. I'm on slightly different boost timing cycles. I was masterpiece boosted earlier, then I said, you know what? I might as well go all 10. So we got 30 minutes on the Guardians and 3 hours and 7 on the masterpieces. Okay. Okay, let's just jump right into it, guys. This has 16k. We're just going to BART that guy out. That will be 1 barrage, 1 artillery, and then we'll just work on this guy. Grens move faster than tanks and bullets, so we drop the Grens a little bit later. Alright. Probably should have just dropped tanks first, because bullet moves even faster than the tanks. That's okay, though. We want bullet out in front, just not too far in front, right? Okay, get him over there. Start flaring. You can put Grens out now, I guess. Do that. 1 barrage and 1 artillery. That should do it, unless we get really bad luck with the barrage. There we go. Another flare to that corner. Bring bullet back just a smidge. Flare up here. Critters. Super Warrior. Alright. Shocking the shock, rocket, boom cannon, and sniper tower. We do have a shock launcher behind the core, but it'll probably just be shock and bullets, so it's not really a big deal. Slowly but surely, guys, TGM 422 is going to take it down. A lot of them don't use medics, though, and from what I've seen, they actually got pretty far, and this is what takes most of the damage. I find pretty useful. True, but the incidental damage, you got no way to heal it up. I mean, no, I'm not saying Skank is bad. Oh, lasers are bad, I'll tell you that. Let's shock those. We got people going south when they don't need to be, but, you know, I don't really want to reflare either. Yeah, no, I'm without doubt you're going to get more damage output, but dead troops don't do damage, right? So that's the trade-off. Give bullet a drink. But yeah, in the end, there's less control, there's less options when you're running Skank. And there's a heck of a lot more little tricks you can do with this type of combination. You've probably seen me doing a few of them already. Yeah, there's a higher skill cap for using TGM, and if you're not comfortable with it, you'll get annihilated and ripped up. So Skank is just an easier cruise control method. Gold statue time. Guess we'll put that out on the old island right here. Of course, we don't really want the gold anyway. I mean, it's not going to be the last one. Right here. Yeah, thanks, Crow's Nest. But the thing is, TGM is really only viable when we have these kind of crazy boosts. Like when we had the haste before in the last Mega Crab, and now when we have all this GBE and stuff. I'm still rocking a tremendous amount of troop damage to make this work, right? I mean, you see all this stuff here. Like I said, these aren't perfect. These are only 11%ers. I just didn't have enough time. I didn't plan ahead enough to do this. I've got replacement GBE. I replaced 2 GBEs. I've got the replacement GBEs sitting in here. But it is what it is. I just made the decision yesterday. I had about 24 hours. Like, you know what? I'm going to switch statues. So I just started massively going through all my red, shards. Okay. Trying to crank out whatever I could. So we're sitting 4 or 6 attacks. All right. Let's take a look at stage 50. Hey, Corporal GG. How's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome to my stream. Okay. You know what? This, on first glance, doesn't look bad at all. Because you know what likes to go in the middle right here? Super Warriors. Super Warriors are great. I've seen some rings of rocket launchers in previous Mega Crab stages. Put Super Warriors in there, guys. They're amazing. They will tank all the rockets, but they don't die, and all the rockets stay tied up. And yeah. Here, the mortars, they might rain down a little bit too much pain. But what do we need to pay attention to? We got shields on both sides. 2.7 million shield. Damage is 82%. Health is 185%. Okay, not too bad. This could be solo worthy. This is one of those bases where if I had more GBE, Smoky Attack could be very beneficial. Because really all I need to do is smoke up, take out one of these sides of shields, take out some key defensives, but basically free snipe. I'm sure it can be done, but I don't want to overthink that because I know I don't have the GBE to start that kind of an attack off. I've kind of forced myself into acquiring GBE with the statue lineup, but it's okay. I'm still not super comfortable with smoky attacks, and I like to take progressive incrementalism. Like I like to know that each attack is making progress. Even if it's in smaller increments, I don't care. I'm still making progress, right? Okay. To be number one, you got to risk it all and go for it all. I'm not trying to be number one, just trying to get my diamond trophy. Okay. Let's see. To play with the mortars or not to play? Oh, I'm going to play with the mortars. I don't care. It just looks like fun. This shock launcher is going to be a little bit pesky through a lot of the fight because it's going to be out of range of stuff for a while. We might consider barding him down. Other than that, we don't really need to play with the mortars too much. Really, the idea is we want to start going right, but we're going to have to kind of play with the mortars as we work to the right. But once we can kind of flare over and not get fried by all these flamethrowers, we will. And then we'll just kind of march up the right-hand side. It's a heck of a lot easier than going left, right? Left, right? You know what I mean. So we're going to go right, but we're going to have to play with the mortars a little bit. Yeah. And I think we will BART that shock launcher out because I really don't like it. Cool. Let's take another sip. This is a Diet Coke, not that it matters. I should say Diet Cola beverage. Got my Mega Crab mix, 2 different kinds of Skittles, and the gummy squishy things. Sugar-free drink or sugar candy? Who knows? Okay. Yep, TGM 422. Looks good to me. You can maybe even do 332. There's some good splash opportunity. Let's go 332. Drop one of the tanks, add another gram. The reason why is a splash opportunity. There's a lot of buildings stacked up closely together. Okay, here we go. Moving right in. Skittles and minstrels. I don't know what a minstrel is. I'll check it out here in a second. Okay. Yeah, so we'll light these cryos off. Put the bullet on the left. Everybody else kind of fanning out to the right of him. Start working on Barton down that shock launcher. Let's go 3 barrage to start. Let's put a Super Warrior in the center just to see what happens. This is a test. That's what happens, guys. Yeah, so if you do that, you probably want to have a few Super Warriors in there. Yeah, okay. Mortars will hurt when there's like a million of them. Imagine that. Get that stupid shock launcher down. I think we can start flaring right. I think it's probably a good idea. Yeah. There's no reason to be over there anymore. Okay, that's good. Oh, I got a little cramp. Crunched them together, a pub favorite, hard-coated chocolates. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like M&Ms, I guess. Yeah, that's probably what they are, in fact. Okay, no, never tried that. That's interesting. Shocking the boom cannons on the right, because they're booming my tanks. Don't boom my tanks. Smoking that dumb tank on the left. You get smoked, sir. Critters and a couple Super Warriors on the right. Give Bullet a drink. I thought I hit Critters. There we go. Remember, guys, Super Warriors are like secondary mini bullets. Oh, stupid tanks again. We'll put a smoke on 3 of those tanks. Uh-oh, stupid tank's going to go down with the boom cannon. We let that happen. Okay, let's reflare. Critter, smoke. Super Warrior. Another smoke, because those healers might get lit up. 2 minutes, 9 seconds. I think most of these levels or stages are going to be 2-hitters for me. As long as I can do the ball in 2 hits, I'm more or less happy. And these solos, of course, awesome. Oh, man, guys, I had a heartbreaker about maybe 10 stages ago or so. One shot. It was a one-shot attempt. 6,000 HP left on the core. Are you serious? Yeah, I came back in with 1 artillery to destroy it. I mean, oh my gosh. Urgh. These things happen though, right? 203 GBE. What do we need to do? We need to worry about these shocks that are slowing us down. Let us BART out this one up here. Actually, heck, let's BART this one out. 1, 2, 3 barrage and a bunch of artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4 probably. Bullets health's getting a little bit low, but you know, guys, that's how we like it. Super Warrior on the other one. Super Warriors, if you remember, guys, they have that slow ability too, so don't forget about that. They do slow things down, which is great. Drop a couple of heals, just to help the healers kind of keep up. And I'm also trying to delay using energy drink as long as possible to keep Bullet's DPS as high as possible. It's also part of the reason I'm healing the other troops, because that will actually put the healers more onto Bullet, in theory. And that means I don't have to use the energy drink right away, right? That's the idea. Advanced tactics. Okay. All right, here we go. We've cleared out the right side. We're just going to sit back, relax. Got GBE to spend, so I don't want to relax too much. Question is, how best to spend it? Probably on a drink. I'm going to need a drink at some point here pretty soon. 111 GBE, 46. Yeah, take that now. Take that drink now. I think 1 barrage is good. Maybe an artillery and a drink. And artillery. I don't know. Whatever. It's nothing. Okay, another good opener. Hey, OP, how's it going, man? Yeehaw, that's right. Cowboy style. Let's see, how's everyone saying here? Skull Crusher, good luck, man. I'm at work, but wanted to pop in. Oh, hey, Skull Crusher, thank you for the luck. Yeah, well, kind of stationary on the leaderboard because of all those stupid magic accounts and all that. But I haven't given up. I'm still killing stuff. But, you know, when you're raided 16 times a day, and basically I only raid 15 or 16 times a day, it gets tricky. When other people only get raided 11 times a day, not going to name names. Not going to name names, guys, but when other people only get raided 11 times a day, it's easy to climb. It's easy to climb the leaderboard. But they don't have a magic account, right? No. Okay, I digress. All right. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I find that I get rated a little bit less during Mega Crab because these events take so long that I don't think people have the time to clear their maps as often. Two Mega Crabs ago, I went up about 10 or 15 points in VP, and I moved up about 10 points in VP in the last, I don't know, 24 hours or 36 hours. And yeah, I think people just only have so much time in the day. Hasty Crab was a different story because Hasty Crab went quickly, so I didn't notice any VP change during Hasty Crab. All right, checking the statue. 17 minutes there. Okay, we'll probably just roll them at the same combination. Actually, we might go with just more DPS. We might just bring in some Zooks. Yeah, there's no splash, right? Yeah, just HZ it or AZ it, really. I'll just HZ it because I'm lazy. No, no, they move at different speeds. We'll AZ it. Okay. And see, I'm so lazy that I would rather click on the buttons as opposed to worry about troops moving at two different speeds. Yeah, green screen's fading. You know what happens, guys. My light levels are just going to be all over the place today, so bear with me. I know my production value isn't that good. I know the turtle was commenting on that. He's right, but I don't necessarily do this for production value. I just do it to put it out there. But I try to think about this stuff too. You know, it's important, but only so much time in the day, and I don't. If you saw the lights I was working with, it's a joke. I can show you one of them. Little clip light over here. See this? I got one of these, but I got a much bigger light right behind the camera. But they're not strong enough to deal with the sun. Oh well, yeah, you're still farming people for loot and all that. I remember those days. Actually, I started up a mini, so I'm starting to get back into that habit. But really, my mini's crazy. He just kills everybody, and he doesn't care. And he has a level 1 sniper tower. That's it. Anyway, AZ time. Moving right in. Like the only thing that might stink is the mortars. We'll put some smoke down when we drop our troops. Yeah, whatever. They're out of range of the mortars. We'll wait a bit for Brick because we know Brick likes to move fast. Get them going this way. And I don't know. We'll drop Brick soon, maybe 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Nah, I feel like now's good. Now's good. Get them up here. Did I not flare? Come on. Come on. I'm not going to blame the device. I know that was me because I was just hitting in the corner and I was just tapping off of the active part of the map. Another flare up this way. I like to get them just right. We'll go Super Warrior, Critters. Notice Critters come faster than Super Warriors. And Battle Orders, yeah. This is how you take it down to Pound Town, guys. Kaboom! Just like that, Mega Crab, stage 50, goes down to Pound Town. Hey, gameplay, man, how's it going? How's it going, sir? I'm doing quite well. A little bit sleep deprived because I only got about 5 hours of sleep last night. That's why we're eating our super duper candy mix and keeping caffeine close in hand here. That's how we go crabbing. All right. So that's going pretty well. Let's take a look at 51. Okay. I was initially saying TGM, but there's some splash. We can manage it if we want. If we want to use an RZCM. What worries me is all the single point. But by the time we get to the single point with TGM, we'll have a lot of GBE so we can deal with it. It's definitely TGM. Okay. And we'll do with our standard TGM loadout for this Mega Crab, which is TGM 422. Okay. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll take all the luck I can get. You know, we're gonna get that diamond trophy for sure. After that, I don't know how far we'll get, but we're gonna try. I'll try to do a couple more live streams here and there. Maybe Maybe one tomorrow, maybe one more later today. I'm not sure. I'm probably going over to a friend's house, though, so I'll try to get another one in tomorrow. I know I haven't been as active on content and stuff. I'll try to get more into that. There have been some other personal reasons, female issues, but she's gone now. So, yeah, we'll try to get back in the swing of things more. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, won't bore you with all that junk. Let's see. We need to get all 3 cryos off the start. These shocks will be a little bit menacing if we don't take care of them. We can use super warriors to help kind of tank. Are there any more cryos that we can pop later? No. Well, there is one here that basically hits nothing. The thing is, we don't want it. We're going to need to pop that ourselves before we go over there. Otherwise, we cryo all of our troops. So that one needs to go if we decide to flare over there. But we probably won't flare over there. In fact, we'll probably just free clear everything. I'm just thinking out loud. But if I was doing an RZCM or something and I was flaring into this corner, we would absolutely want to take that cryo down before flaring over there. There are a lot of shocks, and shocks are a nemesis to this combination. We'll have to roll with it, guys. And then there's some single point off to the side that's going to be flanking us. We'll need to try to keep that under wraps as well. So I think we need to kind of start left, kind of fan our way across to the right, or at least make sure single point is taken care of, because this boom cannon will flank our troops, and it'll hurt. And whatever. I will just figure it out. I'll improvise. Here we go. Moving right in. Okay. So let's go cryo, cryo. At least we'll get those 2 going. I'm going to go bullet kind of on the right, because that's the side that worries me. And drop everyone else to the left. We will release Super Warriors and junk, but in a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and get that cryo going up top. Get some critters out to help the critters come out, which will help the Super Warrior to come out up top there. And similar procedure over here. Critters for the critters, which should get the cryo. Oh, we didn't get that Super Warrior. Well, let's put a couple Super Warriors up there, and then that should get the Super Warrior. Now we'll put a Super Warrior back here as well. Let's put a shock on... wasn't the best shock, but I at least want to get the damage stopped from all those rockets for a moment. I don't want healers running all over the place, because those sniper towers will pick them off. In fact, let's put a shock on those sniper towers that are right in the middle. Things are looking good. In fact, let's cycle those shocks up front. Let's even drop a couple of heals. Critters on the boom cannons. I'm sorry, those are cannons. Let's cycle shock again. Let's put a Super Warrior up front. It's reflare towards where bullet is. Smoke, smoke, and smoke. Or just 2 smokes. Okay. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Doing okay-ish on time. Bullet's health is around 30%. What do I not like? I don't know. Everything's looking okay. I don't like the fact that my tanks are so low on health. Give Bullet a drink. Shock all these boom cannon junk. We're getting into range of it. So is our Super Warrior. I mean, he's expendable, but we like to keep him up. Okay. 300 GBE. We haven't used a single barrage. I feel like Op Destroyer here. Take a drink. Critters, Super Warrior. We're gonna BART out. We'll BART out that pesky shock launcher. In fact, we need the flare. Put everybody left. Give Bullet a drink. Smoke, and Critter and Super Warrior. And barrage. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leave that going there for now. Okay, 1 minute, 22 seconds remaining. 1 artillery, boom. Okay, that should do it. Let's put critters on the cryo just for fun. All these tanks are going to totally get annihilated, so we will smoke them. Smoke again. Ah! Oh, didn't get there in time. Super Warrior. We are going to flare back out of there. Run, guys, run. Run away, run away. I got, well, you can see I got pretty much no GBE. If the healers die, they die. Don't really need them that much because there's only 40 seconds left. Hopefully we get enough for another drink. Yeah, one short. Lovely, lovely. Taking that drink. I just heard a voice. Where the heck did that come from? I'm hearing voices, guys. That's some audio channel open somewhere or something. I don't know. Artillery somewhere. I don't even know the landing time. It did. Okay, and you know, I'm happy, guys. Honestly, if every stage takes just 2 attacks, that's my par, like I told you. So, good attack. Got the shields down. How are we doing on attacks? 2 out of 6 remaining. Boost time 7 minutes. I need to hurry. I want to have all 10 of these rolling, right? Okay, let's just roll. Get into this. Go, 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 go. I say I want to hurry, and then I bring a bunch of tanks, you know? But it doesn't really matter. Okay. The bad drop, because Grens are going to get out in front. We'll do a snazzy flare to reposition them. If we need to. Bullet might beat them. Actually, we'll just go critter, critter, super warrior. Super warrior? Thanks, OP. There we go. The super warriors were sacrificial. They served their purpose. Let's shock all this junk that's going to be raining down on Bullet. In fact, let's shock all these sniper towers hitting them too. I do not like sniper towers. I cannot tell you how much I do not like them. We could probably just flare the core at this point, take a drink, drop some barrage into it, and a heal. I don't know if the heal gets there in time. There it is. Boom! Just like that, guys. Mega Crab stage 51 goes down to Pound Town. TGM 422. Really want to jump into next tech, but we don't want to jump in without scouting, right? Okay, taking a look. A lot of single point, a lot of splash. It's kind of the name of the game here, so that's why we use TGM and we just try not to get annihilated by all the single point stuff. Fancy flaring, I don't know, a lot of boom mines, that's why you need Grens, and do we go left or right? Left or right? I don't know. They both kind of stink. They both kind of stink. I'm thinking right stinks more. I don't like all this junk over here. But it is a lot of GBE. And we got cryos up here. We'll go right. We'll go right. Okay. Jumping right into it, guys. Don't want to waste any time. Alright. Let's go cryo, cryo. Just drop everybody kind of towards the right. Might need to do a protective smoke. Critters, super warrior. More critters. One cool thing about 422 TGM is with only 2 boats of grenadiers, your critters live a little bit longer than usual. Shock the boom cannons, cryo the cannons up top. Let's release critters behind the cannons. The Grens are going to do it on their own. That was a waste of artillery. Keeping an eye on the left flank over here. We don't want tanks to start getting picked off, but I do like it that Bullet's going after those rocket launchers. Critters for the boom cannon jazz that we're getting to. We got a shock in hand. Cryo's about to come off. Shocking. Smoking the left flank. I think we're in range of those cannons. Definitely are now. We need to reflare. Although I really want that darn laser down. Give Bullet a drink. Cycle that smoke. Put a super warrior in front. Tank for us a bit. Okay, now we can flare out of there. Smoke and smoke. Super warrior to the right with some backup critters. 291 GBE, 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Crow's Nest. We got tricks, man. You don't see people skanking it with these kind of tricks, do you? No, you can't. You can't. These tricks don't exist in the skank. Okay. Super Warrior and critters up top right. Super Warrior on the left with some more critters. I like to use critters because they kind of take some of the big shots off of the Super Warriors. That's the idea. Bullet's getting a little bit low on health there. Yeah, let's give him that drink right now. 192 GBE, 1 minute 50 seconds remaining. I'm going to do another reflare right about now. Okay. And this is what I mean by proper angles. Notice the angle those cannons are in. Notice the angle we're approaching them. Yeah. Hashtag learn to play Grands, guys. I guess we'll put a shock on the rockets just to stop taking some of that incoming damage. We have cheap barrages. Anything good to barrage? Yeah, shock launcher. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1, 2 artillery. See where that gets us. Keep an eye on Bullet's health. Bullet is getting low. Give him that drink right now. Shock launcher's down. Shock all that single point damage as we're moving forward. Bullet might die a little bit sooner than we would like here. There's a heck of a lot of damage. I don't like where things are. We've got the shields down though, so that's good. But I'm running out of abilities to do stuff. We'll do one more shock cycle. I don't know. It's going to get really ugly really fast. Okay, Super Warrior. Come on, Super Warrior. Get out there. Save the day. Be my mini Bullet. And Super Warrior's down. There's a Doom Cannon back there, guys. I didn't see that. We'll put a Revenge Artillery on the Doom Cannon. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Alright. Heal. Medic. Alright, now I can start reading. Nice gameplay. Thank you. I was 300 on monthly MC and 200 last MC, but I don't think I'll make 100 this time. Which country is that? Is that USA? I'm not sure which country you're in. Because if it is, that's pretty darn good. Oh, 20 seconds. Go. 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 We need the boost. Okay, whatever. We'll just move over there. We'll have DPS. We'll wear it down. Uh-oh, cannons. Cover. Little medics. Run, little medics. Sorry, usually I have to check stuff like how much health is remaining on the shields and all that, but we didn't have the time to do that. Okay. Oh, United Kingdom? Yeah, okay, I thought maybe that's where that was. I'm in Canada, guys. Montreal. I'm gonna flare back here. Wait for the tanks. Put a shock. We're gonna lose a grenadier, so I didn't get critters out fast enough. There he goes. Okay, now waiting for that boom cannon up top to go down. Bullet is hiding behind that statue. Bullet's taking a tremendous amount of damage. We're kind of waiting for the overthrow of the Grens to do their magic. Go ahead and take that drink right now. I guess we can BART out some of the Doom Cannons. Go 3 barrage, 1, 2, and 3 with 3 artillery. 1, 2, and 3. Give Bullet a drink. Let's drop another artillery. Okay, we can let's drop an artillery on the boom cannon. Let's flare in close now, because there's nothing that's really going to hurt us too much. This will maximize DPS from the Grens. And another thing is when you're flared in close with the Grens, well, we got too much splash, but if there was no splash, when you're flared in close with the Grens, you can also throw critters. Yeah, I would not touch warriors for this, guys. It's a joke. For lower levels, maybe it's okay, like for lower level players and stuff, but on the earlier stages. But my gosh, you're not going to see me bringing warriors into this at all. I'll start dropping some heals and stuff, whatever. Kaboom, just like that, Mega Crab stage 52 goes down to Pound Town. So it looks like our remaining, what do we have, 1 or 2 attacks. We're just going to be going Masterpiece boosted. I'm not going to waste another 7 Power Powder. As much as I would like to, I'm just not going to do that. Yeah, it's okay. So, where are we? Yeah, we're going to have 1 more attack rolling over here. So we got 2 more attacks to go. Yeah, boom, guys, that is right. All right, stage 53. Let's see what we got here. Hope you're taking notes. TGM 422. pretty much the solution to all these puzzles. Unless there's no rockets, then you go RZCM, right? That's it. Okay. Equal amounts of shields left and right. Take a look at the stats. 6.2 million shield, 224% bonus to the health, and 75% to damage. A heck of a lot of single point. These sniper towers will shred bullet alive. That's bad. These mortars will rain down pain. Everything's clumped up. Bullets best, guys. TGM 152. I'm gonna try. Do we know a lot of English memes? I'm not so sure. If I do. I don't even pay attention to all the meme junk. I don't got time for memes. I need real stuff. Like games. Okay, so this is Bullets Best, guys. TGM 152. Reason I'm doing this, wrong button, is because stuff is clumped up close together. We will take advantage of the Grenadier Splash. And it's all there in the front, and I really want that stuff to go down. Now, the Grens, they got to warm up, right? Like, they start throwing stuff here, there, and everywhere, so things start to get hurt slowly. But we'll have them under cryo while the Grens are sprinkling their damage everywhere. Then before you know it, everything's just going to drop. So that's the plan, at least. The other reason I'm bringing Grens is because they're going to stand further back from the tanks. Of course, 1 boat of tanks is always there just as a secondary line of defense. But the idea is as we come into the mortars, the Grens should be further back, and hopefully they won't inadvertently catch a rain of like 30 mortars coming down on their head, like the tanks would be more likely to do. This is a really ugly one, though. I'll be honest, because I could see a lot of reason for RZCM. No, but then I come up here and I see laser beams, and so no, I could see RZCM getting through the front, coming over here and taking the shields, working all that, even managing all these rocket launchers. We could do that. Problem is, with all that management, with all these mortars you have to watch out for, you got rocket launchers up here and laser beams. Forget it. That's too much. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks, gameplay. Shock Knuckles. Huh. Oh my goodness. Should I? I'm tempted, Crow's Nest. What am I going to do after that, though? The problem is, Bullet's going to die. Let's try it. You know what? I will try it. Honestly, if there's ever a time to use Shock Knuckles, it's on something like this, right? Okay. I've been upgrading it, so I don't know what level it's at. Let's actually take a quick look, just so I know, because there's no timer, right? So how long do these shocks last? 7 seconds. Okay. Normal shock duration is 10, right? Where's my armory? Here it is. Yeah. Okay. So, 7-second shock. I mean, if there's a time and place to use it, it's definitely on something like this. Let's give it a shot. Remember, it's just Masterpiece boosted right now, so we're not going to be quite as deadly as before. The only other question is, do we go left or right? I didn't really quite work that out. Um, thinking right. Honestly, I don't really care too much either way. We'll kind of take it as it comes, but I'm thinking right. Okay. Yeah, it did. But I'm not gonna. My goal is not to boost all 10 statues all the time. I had that rolling because I knew I was going to go into an op hit, and I do boost all 10 statues for operation hits. I do want to profit power powder off of this event. I don't know how well it's going to work out this time. I started with 94 power powder, and we're at 95, so I'm not really profiting so much right now. But I haven't lost. Um, anyway, let's see. I think it was easier to profit in Hasty Crab because you can clear these levels faster. Okay. Here we go. So, pop the cryos and shock knuckle. Yeah, this will be fun, guys. First time I've ever really used shock knuckles. I think I've used it on a couple of NPC bases. All right, here we go. Just gonna wait till stuff is actually looking at bullet, and then I'll shock knuckle. Maybe now's a good shock knuckle. That wasn't that good. Put a shock on the left side. Some heals. I'll do another shock knuckle. Cycling shock on the left. Unfortunately, we did not get that boom cannon, and it will get our tank. Oh man, bullet dies so fast. I'm forgetting about that. I just need to be shock knuckling everything. Okay. Well, okay, bullet's definitely gonna die. So, with a dead bullet, I need to go left. Shock knuckle again while we got it. Get those cryos out. Go left. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Smoke again. Super Warrior. Bye-bye medic. This will be fun. I might want to shock those mortars. Yeah, because we might be in a really bad spot for those mortars. Critters, heal. We're also in a really bad spot for that shock launcher. Come on, shock launcher, go down. Yeah, try to flare up into this corner area. We need tanks in front of the Grens, not the other way around. Shock Knuckles was fun. Not going to use it again because, yeah, just bullet dies too quick. I'm not that used to it either, in all fairness. So, but it was a good attempt. I don't regret using it per se. It was my choice, but I don't know if I recommend it. And again, it's not fully upgraded. I need to barrage something here. Let's just get the lasers or something. I don't know. There we go. Okay, not as successful as I'd like. Plus, we're only on Masterpiece boost as well. All right, one more attack to go, guys. We're going to go back to TGM 422, I think, and not Shock Knuckles. But it was okay. Honestly, the opening went pretty well because those sniper towers can cause big problems. Okay. But unfortunately, this one's probably most definitely a 3-hitter as a result. It's okay. Alrighty. Turning the corner might be a little bit fun. Maybe we want to farm up a little bit of GBE. That takes time, though. I think we should, because those are going to be in our way either way. Okay, let's just move into it. I don't care if we get rained on by mortars. I don't care. Let's just go. We shouldn't, in theory, but sometimes the way troops position, the tanks might take some of it. Okay. I guess I should be smart and put a shock now as we're approaching, although Bullet's way out in front, so people behind him won't necessarily get nailed by it. It's really the medics that I got to worry about with those mortars because they get really close to Bullet and he steps up and then they run right into it. Take a drink. I think that's enough mortars. Flare. We'll actually should shock all this junk. Let's go Super Warrior, Critter, Critter. We do need to smoke the healers. Let's shock all the single point, maybe keep those Super Warriors alive a little bit longer. They're coming into land of the mortars, though. Yeah, no, I know that was definitely my problem. I wasn't cycling it enough to keep damage off a Bullet. It's just I'm not used to playing it, but I was thinking the exact same thing. I believe that's definitely where I went wrong. Oh, rain and mortars, guys. Let's put a Super Warrior in the center of the mortar pile. See what happens. Well, we know what's gonna happen, but I love watching it, guys. I'm sorry, I love watching that. Is it worth the GBE? No. Okay, we're gonna need to do a reflare, but be careful with the Doom Cannon. Smoke, smoke, smoke. One more smoke. Critters. What is he picking off? Oh, little healer was poking his head out down there or something. Might lose a tank. Nope, he was on Bullet. Okay, good. Man, those mortars, guys, I'm telling you, it's going to get ugly as we start getting closer. Give Bullet a drink. Wow, almost lost him. Those lasers are getting pretty darn ugly, too. Shock mortars. Give Bullet a drink. Is he shocked? Who's shocking him? Come on, give him a drink. There must be a shock over here. Why was Bullet not responding? That's weird. Doom Cannon's about to really rain down some pain, but I want to get GBE for another drink. Come on, guys, give me GBE. Give me GBE. We're going to smoke Bullet, which is usually bad news, but I want him to live. We've got an artillery we're going to drop on that stupid Doom Cannon, and a barrage for that stupid Boom Cannon. Give me GBE for a drink. Drink, drink, drink. Okay, this will not be. We'll not get it down this time, obviously, but we need to just clear and destroy as much as we can. Those medics won't even stay alive with all the lasers hitting them. So it's like if the medics can stay alive, the Grens might have a chance at doing some damage. But it's only 40 more seconds. We do have an artillery. I guess we can go into that rocket launcher. Another artillery. Just drop it on the pesky lasers. I might have just hit the one in the back. Did I hit both? Okay, I got both. Anyway. Yeah. Oh! I see what you mean. Yeah, I need to watch that in the replay, but I was a little surprised that stuff was getting hit. I see exactly what you mean. Yeah, in this case it was the Doom Cannon picking stuff off. Yeah, they might have some boundary issues with the smoke. Oh, whoops, I wasn't paying attention. Could have dropped a barrage into something. It doesn't matter. The next attack, we'll go there and take it out. But I think that's going to wrap it up. I could do a live hit or something. I think there's a couple of guys on my map. Yeah, all the attacks are done. Take a look at the leaderboards. How we doing? 7th in Canada. Chicken, Crazy Turtle, Alex, Allen, LeGros, Shiskabobber. I saw, yeah, here's Armezzo, guys. Armezzo is at 13. Remember, he won OP Destroys All Hits Live competition. So I imagine he's going to finish pretty good. I'm not sure which time zone he's in. He might be West Coast, which means, he's behind us in how far he's gone. Anyway, whatever. I don't see Zedmut on here. It's who I was looking for. He must be on some different account or something, because I know he was doing live streams of it. Anyway, let's see. At the start of a rocket launcher cycle, it follows them into the smoke. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. They'll be outside of the smoke, the rocket locks onto them, it fires, and it just follows them inside the smoke. Yeah, we got a couple of guys we can take out here. Probably RZCM. Let's take a look at him real quick. He's a 55, 37. 55% of the health, 37 on damage. What do we see? We see 3 rockets in the back, and we see a laser. This is actually anti-RZCM. I could do it. Honestly, I could kill this guy with anything. But just to make things easier, we'll stick with this. We'll do TGM 422. Actually, you know what? We'll go bullets best. Forget it. We'll do bullets best, guys. TGM 152. Okay. Also helps because there's less GBE to drop this, right? So I can BART out more stuff. Okay. Here we go. Clearing maps, killing stuff. You know, it's what we do, guys. Alright. So basically, shocks are bad, especially shock blasters, shock launchers. We can get a value shock over here, though, so we're actually going to drop on the left, value shock these guys, and naturally clear it. Therefore, we will expend GBE on this shock launcher with 1 barrage and 2 artilleries. That should be the magic amount. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Bullet here, everybody else on the left. We'll let Bullet take a little bit of damage from that shock blaster. We like to get him low. Or the sniper towers might do the damage themselves. Go ahead and get that shot going, put some critters on those. Actually, you know what? Let's shock that sniper tower jazz up there too. Okay. Because GBE, we got GBE, guys, not a problem. Alright. Cycling shocks. I'm giving Bullet a drink. Sorry, I can't even speak fast enough before stuff's happening. Getting kind of tired too, actually. Alright. Shocking. And it's getting warm, you know? That's part of it too. Okay, give Bullet a drink. We probably should do a reflare. Get that shot going. Reflare. Smoke, smoke, and smoke. Or just one smoke. Make sure my fingers got some conductivity on it. Okay. Coming right along. A lot of rocket damage. Yeah, because we do have tribal rockets, guys. Remember, tribal rockets are hot. Cycling shocks on the laser and tribal rocket. I know we could flare the HQ, but this is more fun. This is more fun. We're going to destroy all of his structures. We're looking for hidden crystals. Uh-oh. Don't die on me, Grens. Cycle shock. And I don't care about losses. Obviously, in a Mega Crab event, I don't care at all. Like, there's no worry of gold or anything like that. So if we lose troops, you know what? It's more diamonds and intel for him. In fact, everyone should have that philosophy right now. Don't worry about losing troops during Mega Crab, and you're just giving out more diamonds and intel to the community, so that's always a great thing to do. And I mean that, actually, because why would you care? Unless you need those resources, but for max level players, you don't. You don't need those resources. But everyone needs diamonds and intel, right? Okay. Actually, we only lost 3 grands and 1 medic, but that'll be enough. That'll be enough. I think that's it, guys. I need to run out and get some food anyway. Let's go wrap it up. I am going to do my absolute best to get another stream going. It will probably be tomorrow, though, so you'll see some later levels, and maybe I'll work on a video to show some replays of stuff that I've done tonight in case you just want to see how I approach it to help your own mega crabbing. That's easy enough for me to do. Live streams take more setup, and I have to be here at home to do the live streams, so that's why I'm not going to be able to do one until tomorrow because I'm going out. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming, and as always, have a super fantastic, awesome day. And remember, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Have a great day.